Hey folks, how y'all doing? This is Fat Guy Flies RC, Parkzone Sport Cub S2. I know you can't get this plane anymore. Okay, she's not available. She's been discontinued, bought out. Parkzone was bought out by Hobbyzone Hobby, but they made a butt ton of these things, so you can still probably find them at swap meets, possibly in a retail that still has one for sale. I happened to buy this particular one from Graves RC in Orlando like a year after it was discontinued, and they still had a couple in stock. So comes in bind and fly or plug and play. This one's a bind and fly. It only has, if you find a bind and fly, it only has AS3X, does not have safe. But if you say, well, I'd love to have it, well, you're in good luck. Or can't talk. No, I don't have anything scripted. Get the Carbon Cub S2 from Hobbyzone. Same plane, same mold. The only difference is different color, a little bit better electronics, a little bit better wheels. Other than that, it's the same freaking plane. All right, folks, well, what do you say we take this up and have some fun? FYI, this is my second favorite plane I own. My first is my Turbo Timber Evolution. This is my second plane. This is the plane that I contribute learning how to fly a 4-channel plane on. I'm gonna make sure we're filming. Yes, we are. Okay. Yeah, this is my first 4-channel plane. And needless to say, I'm very comfortable with her. Absolutely love flying this plane. Very sporty. This plane does exist in real life as you see it, not just as the model, but the Carbon Cub does exist just like you see it here in this red and white, also in the silver. And that actually, they got several different colorations they use. Color schemes. But if you're wanting just a nice park flyer, get the Carbon Cub S2, which is the same as this. They both have the vortex generators on the front. Now, I did a video of this plane a while ago, and I had her up and I was doing all kinds of crazy things with her. This time I'm just going to do some nice scale stuff. And that is called a scale crash. But, you know, the weight of the plane versus them weeds. I mean, she's in the weeds. Well, that's okay. We'll cut them weeds. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do grass ops. We'll try to do that again and not nose over. Now, if you do get the Carbon Cub S2, you can put flaps in if you want. There, touch and go. And all you have to do is add a servo. They give you all the hardware minus the servo. This was the same thing because they gave you it's the same mold. There. But this one doesn't have the flaps. There, when I'm running on my wheels like that, an extended touch and go, I call that walking the dog. And just to show you, if you get the Carbon Cub, you know, and you got a grass field, then you're in good shape. Okay, she didn't want to land. She said, no, I don't want to land. I like flying. I want to stay in the air. Oh, nope, I said I was going to do scale flying, not going to do a knife edge. Oh, against that sunset, beautiful. Here, try to keep her in nice and tight here around me. And she's all stock, minus the little bit bigger wheels. I'm flying around me, folks. I'm turning with the plane. That's why you're thinking, what on earth? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
3 minutes.
So let me show you that. Maybe do that same thing, but keep it out in front of me. There we go. I'm doing what I call flat turns or coordinated turns. That's just what I call them. All right. Beautiful plane. If you can get a hold of one of these two, the Parkzone, which like I said is the same as, and I know I keep driving that point home, I keep killing that horse about saying it's the Hobbyzone Carbon Cub S2. That's because it is. I don't want you to think, well, yeah, you're reviewing a plane we can't get anymore. Big deal. You can get this plane. It's just going to be silver and yellow instead of the red and white. And if you do get it, use my link on the Hobbyzone website if you don't mind, please. Doesn't cost you any difference and gives me a little kickback. I ain't gonna lie to you, it does. It gives me a little kickback. We'll touch and go there. No, okay, you're supposed to be doing scale stuff, Mr. Glasgow. You're supposed to be doing scale stuff. All right. Boy, the air is so nice right now. Very little wind, it's kind of cool. Beautiful plane. The passengers in the plane are like, what are you doing to us? Seems like it doesn't matter whatever I say I'm going to do scale flying, I'm going to do this. It never ends up being exactly what I'm talking about. All right. All right, let's try to do a nice scale takeoff. We got a minute. We can do that again.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Of course, in order to do a takeoff again, I'm going to have to land it. Kind of works that way. All right. All right. Come on, rascal. Yeah, you don't want to give her a power on a turn. She'll ground loop on you pretty quick. All right. All right, we'll try that in the grass. Now go along, let the tail kick up, and then let her lift off, just like that. Grass landings in a grass field makes your landing so much nicer because they give a nice cushion. Of course, then you have to fight the dreaded nose over. All right. Folks, let's get her turned around here and let's call that a night for this plane. Motor off. All right, and that's the other thing. On this one, notice how the wheels are kind of splayed out a little bit. The wire they use for the Parkzone, this one is a little bit weaker and will bend. The one with the Hobbyzone Sport Cub S2 seems to be, the Hobbyzone Carbon Cub S2 seems to be a little bit stronger and seems to keep it shaped a little bit better. But that's just my observation. So let's check our battery. That's the Hobby Star with a 35C 2700 milliamp 3S in there. That's where I got it. This plane will take from a 1300, well, up to a 2700. So, and let's see what kind of juice we got, kind of gas is left in the tank. Okay. Get my checker out of my pocket here. That's a good looking plane. All right. All right. Oh gosh. 63% after a 5-minute flight. Not bad. 63% for you percentage guys. I don't think that was like 3.82 all the way down. Well, there you go, folks. That is the Parkzone Sport Cub S2. Same as the Hobbyzone Carbon Cub S2. Same plane. Folks, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and them planes. Bye, y'all.